Hey, Dr. Kyle here with the Winning Clinic Formula. Today we're going to cover my Pain Sensei, how to bring your practice into the digital age without spending more valuable time or energy doing so. Even if you currently have no passive sources of income or you don't feel like you're very tech savvy, we can still help. Now, some frustrations that I'm hearing in the office are that you feel like you have to exchange your time for money, right? That's one of the pros and cons of being in a service-based business is it doesn't allow you, if you can't see patients, like unfortunately is happening right now with COVID, any sort of revenue to fall back on, right? Number two, it's hard to track your patients when they're out of the office, right? We spend all this time trying to get new patients and they come in for a certain amount of time, and once they're gone, we don't know what they're doing. Also, in between treatments, we have no idea how they're doing. You know, and when we ask them, hey, how's it been going the last month since I saw you, you're just gonna get a little snapshot. What if you had something that could actually help you be a lot more and do a lot more with your patients? Number three, and this is gonna be a little bit of controversy probably for some of you, but I believe that the way that it's set up now is not in alignment between the patient and the doctor. Let me explain that. Long-term care plans are what is needed on the doctor's front because they feel like that patient will get better if they're there long-term. They'll become a chiropractic indoctrinated patient. But the patient's perspective of that is that they want to get better quicker and get the heck out of there, right? They don't want to be coming all the time and be reliant upon you. So where's the happy medium? Ultimately, you're going to feel like you're stuck in a rat race where you're always exchanging your time for money unless you can make something scalable, digital, that doesn't need you to be on premises and doesn't need you to see patients. That's what the Pain Sensei is all about. You want patients to stay in your ecosphere. You put all that time into building new patients, to building your practice up, and maybe they stay with you for years, maybe they stay with you for days. But really, what if they were always there? What if they were always in your ecosphere, no matter if they were coming in or not? The other thing you want is to be in alignment with your patients, right? That's the biggest thing. You know, they don't want to feel like you're telling them to come in because it pads your bottom line. Ultimately, you want to grow passively and you want to have complete alignment with your patients. Let's talk about how to do that. Number one, time does not need to equal money, right? It's 2020. Technology has made it so that you can be everywhere, right? We can engage the one-to-many, which is my second key. If you can start engaging one-to-many, one provider to the thousands, not one provider to the hundreds, we can actually put a dent in a big problem in healthcare, right? Number three, clinicians can be powered by emerging technologies. Artificial intelligence, right? This can help create digital assets. We don't need to be scared of these things. Artificial intelligence can actually make the doctor more powerful because it can be doing all the work, all the research, all the stuff that's time consuming that the doctor doesn't have time to do. Number four, you can be everywhere, right? Your practice can be making money even though you're on vacation, right? Even though you have to shut down for a month or two because COVID or who knows what the next thing will hit. Number five, you can start to align your goals with the patient's goals. Your goal can be to get them better as quick as possible. You don't need to feel like you need to sell people on lifetime care because it's in their best interest. It may be, right? That's up to you. But for me, I would rather the patient got to make that decision and that they felt empowered, and that's what I'm talking about with my Pain Sensei. So if you don't currently have a passive revenue source each month and you feel like you're stuck exchanging your valuable time for money and you feel out of alignment with your patients because you need them to come in order for you to pay your bills, and you're looking for something that'll allow you to be everywhere and keep patients in your ecosphere for life without needing to sell them on lifetime care with you, and you'd like some help with that, then click below. Let's get a brainstorm together. Let's talk on the phone. Let me see exactly where you're at. We can talk about where you want to go, and most importantly, what obstacles and barriers are in the way from you actually realizing the practice of your dream. If that sounds good, click below. I look forward to talking to you. Take care.